Good morning, besties. Welcome back to my channel. So excited to have you here. Today is a very exciting day. It is 9:04 and I'm about to drive over to my parents' house because I'm leaving my car there while I go where I'm going. But first I'll tell you where I'm going, then I'll tell you how I'm getting there. I'm going to my grandma's in Santa Barbara, California. My mom is already there. She left while I was in Lake Chelan, or while I was gonna be heading to Lake Chelan with my friends, which I didn't vlog that because I really just wanted to live in the moment. But let me tell you guys, best trip ever. We had the best time. There were 6 of us and it was just so much fun. It was literally so fun. Anyways, got home from that literally Wednesday afternoon. Now it's Friday morning. So I'm going to California, going to Santa Barbara to see my grandma, and my mom's already down there. She drove up there before I went on my trip. And so obviously there are multiple ways I could get there. I could drive, but the whole point is we don't want to have more than one car down there. And we like to drive back together, so obviously we couldn't do that if we had 2 cars. I could fly, but I don't do that, no. Or I could take the train, and we just so happen to still have a voucher for a train ride and room from a couple Christmases ago that didn't end up getting used. So we had to keep pushing the date back. Here we are. So, taking the train today. It's like 28 hours-ish from Portland, Oregon to Santa Barbara, California. But first we have to get to Portland. So we're gonna go to my parents' house, get in the car with my dad, and we're gonna go to Portland. So, let's go.
Hey, besties.
Tell them where we're going.
Going to Portland, Oregon, the Amtrak station.
Woo, good old Union Station.
Woohoo!
So I told you guys we're going to the train. We're on the road. It's 10:33. We don't have a GPS going, so I don't know when we're gonna get there. I can't tell you that. But it's approximately. The first time I looked it up, it was 3 hours and 9 minutes, and then last night it was 3 hours and 18 minutes. So approximately somewhere within there. We left around, I don't know, closer to 10. We got breakfast from McDonald's, and now we're here, and this is where we are. We're right outside of...
En route to Goldendale.
Yes. Heading to Goldendale, going up Sadis Pass. So, and I just had a bit of a little panic attack because I thought that I left my camera. I not even left it. I thought it could have been lost somewhere and I wasn't sure where. But when I put everything in the car earlier, all my stuff, I took my camera and I opened up his door and I tossed it onto the chair and I watched it bounce against like the door. So I was like, okay, mental note, when you open the door, the camera's gonna fall. Of course, by the time I got in the car, I forgot. And then we were just sitting here talking, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, my camera, let me grab that. Oh, not down there. I'm like, okay, must have fallen under the seat. Nope, not under the seat either. Okay, so I either opened the door at home and it fell out on the ground and is just sitting in the driveway, or it's at McDonald's sitting on the ground where I also opened the door, which normally I wouldn't do, but I was getting in the back seat. Anyways, so I asked if we could pull over, and there was like luckily a big section, so we pull over. I check all the way under the seat, it's not there. Then I notice the bag, it's sitting behind the seat in the back. So I have the camera, all is well. I could have just ended up using my phone. That would have probably been what I would have done, but I also would have just been really worried not knowing where it was.
So long story short, all is well.
Long story short, all is well. You guys didn't even ever have to know that that happened. But yeah, the camera is with us. We're en route and en route.
Sure.
En route, we're both of them. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. It's a beautiful day, blue sky. I don't think there's any clouds.
No, it is a gorgeous day.
So we should see those. We should be able to see the waterfalls.
88 degrees.
Yeah, beautiful, you guys. It's so beautiful. 88 degrees. Yakima's a bit on fire. Literally on fire. It was 4th of July. It was yesterday, so I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, beautiful day. It should be a nice drive. And yeah, I'll update you guys a little bit later. Hey besties, we are on the train. We are in our room. Quick rundown because I haven't updated you in a hot minute. Got to the train station. My dad took me in, walked me in with my suitcase, carried it for me, or wheeled it for me. And then I checked into the Metropolitan Lounge, which I think I took a clip on my phone, very whispering in the bathroom, because it was so busy. The whole train station was really busy. The last time I've been on the Amtrak train was in 2021, so like 3 years ago. So it's been a while, and back then it was still pretty, oh that was pretty, back then it was still pretty, it was like still, you know, COVID times, and so it wasn't as busy, I feel like, and the lounge wasn't as popping off, but today it was, so I felt a little nervy to film anything because it was very packed. Anyways, sat in the lounge, got a free drink. They had free drinks and I think some snacks. I just got a drink, and then I sat and I read on my Kindle for a while, which was great. Then it was time to board the train. So boarded the train. As soon as I'm, oh, Dutch Bros. As soon as I go to get onto the train, the guy, so friendly, he's like, okay, put your stuff down. He was like, put your suitcase under there, go upstairs, go to your room. He didn't say it, he wasn't saying it like that, but he was like saying it really quickly. He's like, go to that car and then go to the next one into the dining room. I have a reservation for you for lunch before it ends, go. And I was like, okay. So I put my suitcase down below in that luggage area because I don't have to check any luggage. I don't know what the rule is if you're in just like a regular seat, if you can bring luggage on or not. But in the sleeper car, which if I didn't mention that before, I'm in a sleeper car accommodation room, and you can bring on, I think it's 1 personal item and 2 pieces of luggage. It's very lax though, it's extremely lax. So I brought my big pink suitcase, and then I brought my backpack. I got a backpack just for traveling right there, and then that's all I was gonna have, but then I ended up bringing snacks and I didn't want them to get smashed in the backpack, so I brought that like little lemon bag with some snacks in it. But that's all I've got. So, oh you guys, water. Anyways, so I dropped my stuff off. I'm in room 5 now. Let me tell you, room 5 is on, well in this case when I got on the train it was on the left side, but if you're facing the front of the train it's on the right side. My rooms the last couple times have been on the left side, or the other side, whatever. And that side doesn't have like a view of the ocean when we're getting close to the ocean basically. So I've never had this view, this side. So I'm gonna be on the side that faces the ocean, and I'm just gonna get like a whole different side in general. At least I really hope I'm right. How embarrassing if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not on the ocean side normally, but I think I will be now. Now I'm really not sure. I feel like I haven't been on the ocean side in the past, and I'm definitely on a side that I'm not usually on. So I should be on the ocean side. Either way, it's so beautiful. So then I go upstairs to the dining car, and the one thing about eating in the dining car is that they seat you with random people. So I was sat with this couple. I think they were a couple. A little awkward at first. She eventually broke the ice after we were like already done eating, but they were really nice. So usually I get my food down in my room, but it just happened so quickly that I was like, oh my god, I have to go. So I think for the next couple meals, I'm gonna ask for them in my room, but at the same time, it was kind of nice being up there, and I saw a guy that looked like maybe he was close to my age, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could get seated with him and then I could make a friend. But like, what are the odds, you know? Anyway, so I had lunch. I didn't take any footage. I literally, my phone, my camera, everything except for my phone were in the room, and I just like bolted up there. And I'm glad I did, because then I got served really quickly. But I can tell you what I had. I had the natural Angus burger with Swiss cheese, no lettuce. Comes with kettle chips, and then you get a dessert with every meal. Every meal, I'm not even kidding you. So I got a brownie, and then I just got water, ice water. Usually I get milk or something. I'll probably get that. There are speakers in here, aren't they? Hold on. The person straight across from me is like watching something, and I can hear it with my door closed. I don't know if their door's closed, so I'm like, close your door. Anyways, but I'm sure I'll put headphones in eventually and I won't be able to hear it. Probably won't be a big deal. But anyways, look how beautiful, you guys. This is definitely not the view I've normally had. So anyways, I thought I'd give you a quick little room tour. And yeah. Okay, I do have it set to cooler, so hopefully it starts to cool down here a little bit. It's coming out of there. But basically, okay. I don't want people to walk by. Oop. I'm gonna show you the opening. This is my door. Okay. Got these nice, I can't even see the screen. Got these nice curtains for privacy. And then right here is a lock. So you can shut and lock your door, and then that slides open if you unlock it. Okay. Might open that up to get some air. This is one of the chairs. So we just got some storage, got some tissues, a little mirror, my nice big comfy train seat. Right here is where this folds down and becomes, okay. Becomes a table. Okay, not my cup just being in the way. Okay, got my menu down here. Window. Other seat over here, which I have my bag and my backpack on. I might sit over there so that I can get like the oncoming view. I haven't decided yet. And then in here is a closet. I have some towels, some hangers if you want to hang anything up. And then, doesn't affect me, but up here this pulls down and becomes a bed, which I obviously will not be using because mine folds into a bed and I'll be sleeping down here. So that's the tour, that's the vibe for now. I'm gonna open my door, I think maybe to get some cool air in, and I'll update you guys in a bit. Okay, long story short, very long story short, whoever was supposed to come around and like get reservations or like take orders for dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's dining car SOOO at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are calling in our 6:15 dinner reservations. 6:15 dinner reservations. Make your way to the diner at this time. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, please wait, please wait, please wait to be seated by a uniform employee. 6:15, your tables are ready. Once again, the dining room is community seating in the dining room. Thank you.
I like him. Anyways, So the person that was supposed to come around and like do reservations or whatever never did, apparently, because they said when we were eating in the dining car earlier, they said that someone would come around like 4:30. And in the past when I've been on here, they have come around and like done reservations or just took your order, like if you wanted to eat in the room. So no, it's like 5:30 and no one's come around, but also they hadn't yet to announce any dinner reservations. So I was like, okay, maybe everyone's a little delayed, like no biggie. So we stop in Eugene, delighting. We stop in Eugene for like a fresh air stop, and right before we stop, the dining car person comes on and is like, if you have a 5:30 reservation, we're gonna wait until after Eugene so that anyone can do the fresh air stop that wants to, because it's the last one for the night or something. So I'm like, huh? Who made 5:30 dinner reservations? Not me. And so I'm like panicking because I'm like, I want to eat tonight. And the people are like never coming by. I'm like, what's going on? So anyways, the people that I got seated with earlier, they've got some screwy stuff going on. They like didn't get the room that they paid for. They paid for like a room with like a bathroom and a shower inside of it, so like a much bigger room, and they got like the same room as me. So they're talking about getting off, like I don't know, I feel bad. It's their first experience on Amtrak, and I'm like, does Amtrak have its flaws? Yes. But is there anything better than riding the train? No. So I feel bad that they're having a bad first experience. But anyways, so they're talking about that and who they've been talking to with the guy, like our attendant, who in the past, our attendants have been the ones that have done the food, I think. I guess it's been a couple years. Anyways, so then they say, oh, and about dinner reservations, and he goes, oh, you already have one? And they're like, no. Well, like, when is it? And he said, oh, the person came around, and they're like, no. And like how I said, long story short, and here we are. So no one ever came around. And I'm like, okay, I have the same problem. So they took forever to like just tell them what they wanted, because they were like, well, can you try to get us into the dining room? I'm like, you're not gonna get into the dining room, okay, just give me your order. But wait, hold on. Besties, do I have an update for you? Sorry about the light. I just got done at dinner and my person came and made my bed. So he actually came while I was eating and asked me if I wanted him to put it down. So oops, really appreciated that, so I didn't have to find him later. And now my bed is all made. I don't see myself going to sleep anytime soon. He was like, he said I could go to the observation deck, and I was like, that's a good idea, I might do that, but I might just chill on my bed too. I might lay down and just not go to sleep. But what I wanted to tell you, I don't know how much talking I'll be doing after this, because it's coming up on 9 p.m. and I don't know how loud I am to the people out there. Also, it's a little warm in here. Not really sure how I'm gonna sleep. But I also haven't changed, so I'm sure once I put shorts on, it'll feel a lot better. Anyways, we are currently stopped and have been stopped for a while. There's a wildfire somewhere, and it's been messing with like signals and stuff, or like I don't even know what. I couldn't fully hear the person announcing it, because like I was in the dining car and people were eating and talking. But they're dealing with that, so we're stopped until we can like do that or whatever. But we're also stopped in an area that has no signal whatsoever. So that's lovely. And one thing about trains is that they don't have Wi-Fi, so that's a little unfortunate, but we will make do. Anyways, I want to tell you what happened during my dinner. Also, my food was delicious. I got really sad because I heard the person saying that the cheesecake was almost gone, and I was like, oh, that's all I wanted. And apparently my person was slacking, and all of the people that were eating, we were all from the same section, and so that's why none of us were there earlier, because of whatever. Anyways, so yeah, But long story short, there was these 3 guys sitting next to each other, or together at a table. I ended up getting to sit at a table all by myself because we were so late probably, but I loved it. Anyways, 3 guys, 2 guys sitting next to each other, and then across from one guy. I could immediately tell they were not together, but they were talking. They were very friendly. Basically, this guy was giving his whole life story to these 2 guys and talking about his girlfriend, who, after all the evidence I've heard, not a good relationship. They agreed. They said they should break up. We'll see what happens. Anyways, at the end of it, something happened and it comes up like about their attendant or whatever. And the person who was like doing the food was like, do you feel comfortable in your sleeper car? That's all they said. And the boys looked at each other and they started laughing and they're like, are you saying that we should be locking the door? Me from my other table, like diagonal from them, I started laughing so hard because I was like, like it just came out so funny. And then she was like, are you in the same car? And I was like, yeah. And the boys were like, is there something we should know? It was so funny. Nothing's wrong with them. It's just that maybe slacking a little bit or not sure what he's supposed to be doing. I don't know. Anyways, it was really funny though. But yeah, we're not moving, which is fine with me. Like, I can stay here all night. I can stay here all night. But I would like to have some service so I can text people back. But it is what it is. So I think right now I'm just gonna lay down. I'm gonna open my door to get some more air in here, lay down, and read. I'm almost done with my book. I have like a couple pages left, and then don't know what I'll do after that. But I'll keep you guys updated. Still not moving, but listening to music, playing with my kid noodle. So I'm good. We are moving again, but I'm stumped. Finally, like, actually moving. Just brushed my teeth, went to the bathroom, and now I'm going to kind of like wash my face, put my retainers in, and get ready for bed. So if anything else interesting happens tonight, I'll let you know. We're like 2 hours behind schedule, which fine with me. It's a lot. I think we're in a tunnel, but I'll survive. Anyways, love you, besties. See you in the morning. Good morning, besties. It is 7. Oh, my alarm's gonna go off. I set an alarm to wake me up in case I didn't wake up on my own. Well, early enough, but I did. I think we got stopped a couple more times overnight. At least that's what it seems like from the text that I got. But we got a delay notification at 4:55 a.m. and then another one at 6:46 a.m. due to signal interference and more fire department stuff. So anyways, it was a little hot last night when I first started to go to bed, but once I cooled down, I slept really well. I don't know, something about the movement of the train helps me sleep. We're moving again. We just stopped in Chico, but I think we were supposed to stop in Chico a long time ago because before we went to bed last night when they did like their final announcements or whatever, Chico was one of the places that they were like, if you're stopping there, I think it was the last one, but it was like, make sure you're in your assigned room or seat so that we can wake you up because there won't be any announcements. So that people like make sure you're getting off basically. But it's now 7:30, so I feel like we were supposed to stop there earlier, but I personally don't care. The train can be delayed 10 hours for all I care. Every second on the train matters. So yeah, we're in Chico, California. Slept really well. The bed's comfy. I'm gonna get up and go brush my teeth and go to the bathroom. I think I might get dressed first because now it's not nighttime and I don't want everyone to see me walking around. don't need everyone to see me walking around in my pajamas. So I think I'm gonna get dressed, then go to the bathroom, then brush my teeth, and then I'm gonna go. So for breakfast, it was like, you didn't make reservations, but I think if you go and they're full, they'll take your name and then they'll call you. So I'm either gonna do that or I'm gonna see if I can just get my food in here. But either way, I'm gonna go do that after I get ready. So yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and all that good stuff, brush my teeth, go to the bathroom, and then hopefully run into the guy and have him put up my bed before or while I'm gone. So yeah, but it was a great morning. I don't know when I got service back because I was like, it kept saying I had service, and so I was trying to text my parents. Wasn't going through. Nothing was doing anything. So eventually I was just like, because I just wanted to tell him and be like, hey, like all's well.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Amtrak 11, the closest starlight all the way to Los Angeles. Our next stop coming up in approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes. Next stop, 1 hour and 30 minutes will be Sacramento. Sacramento will be our next fresh air stop.
Sounded like he wasn't done. Anyways, so eventually I just gave up and sent a message saying, hey, I'm going to bed, all's well, hope this goes through. And it eventually did. But yeah, so that's my update. I'm gonna get ready, go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna get some breakfast one way or another. So I just got back from breakfast. I went up earlier and made a reservation, or I put my name on the wait list. They don't do like reservations for breakfast. When did I update you last? I think I was about to get dressed, and then I went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and then right before I went and put my name on the waiting list, I came back and I saw the guy was on the move, and so I asked if he could put my bed up, but my name had been called, so I just had to go, and I walked by because he was putting up some other beds. I said, oh, can you get mine too? Anyways, just got back from breakfast. My bed has been put away, so I'm back to my chair. It's feeling way cooler in here. I shut the door. Every time I vlog, I shut the door, like if I'm gonna be talking, just so I'm not too loud. But yeah, I was sat with 3 people, one person that was by themselves, and then like a mother-daughter, and they were so nice. They were so nice. I feel like we bonded a little bit. We bonded over the fact that we were both hot last night and then eventually cooled down, but we had like the air cranked. But yeah, they were super nice. My breakfast was really good. Oh, I dropped the menu. I can't really reach it, but I got a breakfast quesadilla. Had eggs, cheese, red pepper maybe? I don't even know. But then I had salsa to dip it in. Oh, it was so good. And then I got a side of bacon. Yeah, and then, oh, and it came with a croissant. So good. And then I wanted milk, but they were all out. So I just got water instead. I got a cup of ice water, and then I was gonna ask for more water, but the person hadn't come back yet. And then they just walked up and gave me a bottle of water. I was like, oh my god, you could read my mind. So I kept the bottle of water, and then I kept the ice because I have a Red Bull that I'm gonna open up, and I figured maybe I could like pour it over ice a little bit, make it cool or something. I don't know. But yeah, we are back. Apparently we're still 3 hours behind schedule. But like when I look at the thing online, it doesn't seem like it shows 3 hours behind schedule, but apparently we are. But again, that doesn't bother me at all. I was hoping to edit today. I have a YouTube video that's supposed to go up on Monday. I don't know if this table is going to be super comfortable for editing because I usually like my table to be up a little bit higher than me, not lower, but we'll see. But I have plenty of books to start reading. My lips are getting a little dry again, and the salsa probably didn't help. Anyways, it's so beautiful. I got confirmation from the person that is, it turns out the person I was sitting with, the mother-daughter, I think we share a wall right here, but she said that this is the better side with the view because they were in coach, and then they did like the bidding for an upgrade and they got it. And so she was like, oh, it's probably gonna be on the side without the views. And then she got on, she was like, no, it is. And so she must have known we were on the same side. So I am gonna have the ocean views later, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, I think I'm going to get my Red Bull out. I don't know what will happen later with lunch. if someone's gonna come around and ask me for a reservation, if I can order it to have it in my room. I have no idea. Yeah, I just don't know. But I think my bestie just walked by. Oh, they haven't had their food up yet. I think I might get my laptop out and try to start editing, see how far I can get. My headphones are starting to hurt my ears a bit, but I am editing my vlog. Got my Red Bull. This vlog's supposed to go up on Monday, and it's Saturday. Pretty sure I can knock out the whole thing today. I connected my computer to my phone as a hotspot so I can pick out the music I want to use, but I won't upload it until I get to my grandma's house, use her Wi-Fi, but I'm hoping to get everything else done. So I think that's very doable. But yeah, we are, I think, 3 hours behind, and they said that at this point, like, they're not gonna try and like catch up because like it's just kind of impossible. They just came around for lunch and dinner reservations, and I asked if I could eat in the room, and they said okay, they'd let them know. Didn't take my order, so I don't know what that means. So hopefully someone will come around and take my order so I don't have to awkwardly be awkward. So yeah, but I'll keep you updated. Part of me is like, I could have just done a reservation and then I would for sure know that I'm gonna eat, but I want to eat in my room and I want to be able to show you guys my food, and I'm not taking my camera to a communal table because those people might not want that. So fingers crossed that it just goes smoothly. Besties, I've never been so, my hair is not looking too cute. I washed my hair yesterday morning because I was like, I need it to last through Saturday on the train. I was so hot last night before I went to bed and a little sweaty that this is what my hair looks like. Well, you saw what it looked like yesterday, not this. It's fine, but I had to shut my door for a few seconds so I could record this, so I'm not too loud, but it's hotter when I shut my door. Anyways, I've never been so confused about the food situation. Part of me is like, I should have just set a reservation, but I really don't want to eat in there anymore. I've eaten there 3 times. I don't want to eat there a single time. So when they came by, so it was a lady. I've seen the same 3 people that work like in the food section, or like the, not the making the food, but like the dining, whatever. That lady came by earlier to do reservations, and I said, can I just eat? She was doing lunch and dinner. I said, oh, can I eat both in here? Seemed annoyed that I wanted to do that, but I was like, okay. I feel like it's better, one less reservation to deal with, but I don't know. I seemed annoyed. She said, okay, I'll let them know. Walks off. Okay. My person never says anything about it, because yesterday he was saying that he wasn't the one that was supposed to do it, but it was like getting put on him. So I'm like, what's going on? So then these other people who just recently got on, they like went and did something. I don't know if they had a reservation or not. I don't know. But they come back and they're like, oh, we want to eat in the room. And they say that to the guy, our like attendant. Then the man who seems to do the same job as the lady, I say lady, I think she's younger. I don't know. They could be the same age. I'm terrible with ages. The woman and the man. The man comes down and like looks at my door. I think he was trying to figure out what number they were. Takes their order. Starts to walk past me. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? I've never been so, I wouldn't even call it assertive, but I've never been so like, I want to eat, so I'm gonna have to say something, you know what I mean? Like normally if it's like not a big deal, I just let it slide, but I'm like, it's my food. Like seriously, every single time except for breakfast, if I hadn't, and lunch I guess, because he just put us in right away. But like if I hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have eaten dinner, or I wouldn't be eating lunch, and I probably will happen again later and won't be eating dinner either unless I say something. We're also like 3 hours delayed, so I'll for sure have time to eat dinner on the train, I think. Anyways, so I stop him and I was like, hi, I want to eat in the room too, and he was like, okay. So he's like figuring out his thing or whatever. Very friendly, like super nice. They seem stressed out, they do, they definitely do, but it is also interesting because like every single time I've taken the train alone or with my mom or with my grandma, it's always been like this about the food. Like it's never been like, no one ever seems to know what's going on. There doesn't seem to be like just like a regular protocol, because I say that, but then again, like when my grandma and I were on eating, I don't think we had any issues. But I'm like, what would you do? Is that mascara? Or is that for my glasses? What's going on here? I don't know. If you were like an older person, like traveling alone, and you couldn't like move around as much, like what would you do? Like luckily I'm like, whatever. So my food will be coming, so I'm so excited to eat in here and so excited to show you guys what I got. Actually, I could just show you some of my food. They did run out of milk this morning, so I assumed that meant they were out, because when would they have gotten more milk? So I'm getting water, but that's okay. But yeah, my food's coming. I'm excited to eat it. Hope they include mayonnaise. They should. But yeah, I'm editing my video. I'm getting towards the end. I'm on the 3rd day of my traveling home, so I'm gonna finish that today. Finish that while I'm on the train, watch it through, download it, make my maybe won't make my thumbnail, we'll see. But it'll basically be ready to start uploading once I get to my grandma's house, so it will be ready to go on time on Monday. So very proud of myself. Once I finish this, I might start a new book, but we'll just see. Depends on when my food comes to, I guess. I just want my food. The people that ordered at the same time as me got their food, and then another group got their food. I don't even know who they are, where that went, but I still haven't gotten mine. It's been like almost 40 minutes. Like at what point do I go talk to someone? Why can't this just be easy? Like it's never been like this before. I don't want to be annoying. I'm hungry. Besties, they did forget about me. I don't know whose responsibility it was. I don't know. I just don't know. It's never been like this before. Like the food's always been a little confusing because the communication just seems to be poor, but it's never been like this. It has never been like this. I decided to go at 1:30 with the reservations and be like, hey. And I get in there and immediately the woman who earlier was like doing reservations when I said I wanted to eat in my room, she said, oh, are you not eating in your room? I said, no, I am. I just like, it's been like an hour, so I wanted to come check. And she like immediately turned around and was like trying to get my guy's attention, and I was like, oh no, he didn't take my order. But she like called him over. He's like, I already did all my to-go orders. I'm like, you didn't even ask me anything. I had to flag down someone else. So I was like, okay. And so then she calls the other guy over and he goes, oh, we've had it sitting here. Okay, no one came to bring it to me or what? So I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, let me make you another. Okay, great, cool. I don't really, like, I'm sure it's cold by now because it's probably been ready since the other group got their food. But my guy who did the to-go order didn't take my order, but he also didn't take their order and delivered theirs just fine. So whatever. Took my order again. Oh, we went over the freeway. We just left San Jose, I think. Took my order again. And then said something about going on his break, but he'll give it to me right before then, I'm hoping is what he was saying. I don't know. He said, the other guy said, give me 10 minutes. I'm like, should I just wait here? I'm like, let me just wait here at this point because, like, I'm afraid it'll never get to me. So, let's see when it gets here. If it gets here. I got back here probably like 1:34 maybe. We will see. Fingers crossed, but I'm just hungry. And I feel like I'm being such a burden, but like at the same time, it's not my fault. And hopefully my order is put in before all the other people eating right now. These people, none of them seem to be on the same page. I'm telling you, it's never been this disorganized. So I really don't understand. Hopefully I'll update you with my food soon. My food's here. I didn't get to do like a proper update with you yet, but I got my burger, got my chips. I ended up eating the chips actually. I didn't get my Doritos out. And then I had my brownie, which was good, really good. I watched the guy walk by with my food and I'm like, I know that's mine. Comes back past me. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, when I came back from asking for like about my food, I walked into the wrong person's room. I walked into the other number 5, and it was weird because I walked up and I was like, I don't remember shutting my door. But then I thought like maybe the guy walked by and was like, why is her door open with all of her stuff sitting there, and shut it for me. Opened the door, I'm like, oh, this is not my room. Turn around, and I said, these people I had seen earlier at breakfast, I was like, is this your guys' room? And they said, yep. And I was like, so sorry, wrong number 5. Anyways, how embarrassing. Brings me my food. And then he's like not questioning me, but he's like, why didn't you order with me? I'm like, I didn't tell him, but in my head, I mean, I should have said something, but I was just like, where were you to order with? And then I said, well, they pointed to the people in front of me, they ordered with him. And he goes, no, I took their order. He didn't, but like, I wasn't gonna argue. So I was like, oh, well, took someone's order and then came by and took mine. I just don't, like, at this point, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I just want my food. And then he said, well, I'll take your dinner order in just a second. He's like, I'm normally really organized. And I'm not doubting that he is. It seems like all 3 of the main people are like doing different things and not communicating with each other. So if they were just all on the same page, I'm sure it would be great. But none of them seem to be on the same page. Even the 2 that are together the whole time. So that was a little unfortunate. Yes. But then he came back, took my dinner order, took the people in front of me's dinner order, who the other guy took earlier. They know I'm eating in here. Fingers crossed it all works out this time. At least my order's with theirs, except for my order was with theirs the first time, so I thought I was safe. Wasn't safe. Anyways, all of that aside, I just love being on the train, so it's fine. I'm not even like upset necessarily. It just gives me a lot of anxiety having to like keep asking them when they already seem frustrated in the first place. I don't know if they're frustrated with me, but they seem frustrated, so I don't want to have to keep asking, but like also I want to eat. So we'll see what happens. But I started watching my video back through. I finished editing it, my 3rd travel vlog from my Arizona trip. I started editing it, I started editing it today, finished already, and now I'm watching it back through, quality control, you know, before I download it. And then I might connect to my phone's hotspot if I have good service and make a thumbnail. And then when I get to my grandma's house tonight, I'll be able to get on her Wi-Fi and start uploading it, so it goes up on time. So I feel good about that. And then after that, I'll probably start my next book. Okay, I'm starting my next book. I finished everything for my video, thumbnail, downloading it, everything aside from beginning to upload it, because I'm going to do that when I have Wi-Fi later tonight, or I might wait till tomorrow. It doesn't need to go till Monday. But we are moving along. I was gonna tell you guys where we are. Looking at the map, you can track your camera. I mean, you can track your train on here. So I'm on the Amtrak Coast Starlight Train 11. And that should be us. If you can see, we're that little arrow right there. Traveling between Gonzales and Soledad, because our last stop was in Salinas, so that makes sense. So here we are. 11 co-starlighted Seattle to Los Angeles is the route that it runs. And our next stop is Paso Robles, and our estimated arrival is 5:06 p.m., which is 3 hours and 9 minutes late from the original time it would have been. Okay, and then you can click detailed train status. You can see all of the places it has already stopped. So for example, Portland, Oregon came in at 1:44 yesterday on time. Actually, it was early, I think. And then those ones are all kind of like lighten, and then the ones that we haven't done yet are like that. So next we have Paso Robles. Is that what I said? Yeah. Paso Robles, the scheduled arrival was 1:57 p.m. but the estimated arrival is now going to be 5:06 because that's from all the delays and stuff we had last night from wildfires and just other stuff. So it's 3 hours and 9 minutes late. Then after that, our next stop is San Luis Obispo. It was supposed to be at 3:24. It's estimated to be at 6:07. That's only 2 hours and 43 minutes late. As we go through, they do make up time between stops. That's why that's getting shorter. And then, oh, except for ours did go up a little bit because see how they're still shorter than the one before it, but it's still longer than it was earlier. Earlier it said it got down to only like a minute and something. An hour and something minutes late. Now it's back up to 2.5 hours late. So we have 2 more stops before mine. So we'll stop at San Luis Obispo and then we'll have nothing until my stop in Santa Barbara. So scheduled arrival was 6:12 p.m. Estimated arrival is 8:37 p.m. And then those people have a little bit more. Anyone who's not going to Santa Barbara will be after 9 p.m. So then it goes to Oxnard, Simi Valley, Van Nuys, Burbank, and then Los Angeles is the last place that it starts. I mean, last place that it gets off. But yeah, I see they should be able to make up some of that time in between. But yeah, 2 more stops until our stop. We have till 8:37 p.m. though. That means we still have 4.5 more hours to go, which is fine by me. I'm in no rush. I don't know what time my dinner's gonna come later. I'm hoping it doesn't come like right away because I did eat lunch pretty late, but I got salmon, so if it's a little cold, it's okay because salmon tastes good anyway. But what I ordered the same thing I got for dinner last night just because it was so good. But last night I got the salmon with the quinoa, and the vegetables and stuff were really good. And I got the same appetizer, which were the shrimp. And they're really good. And then last night I got the cheesecake. They were out of the chocolate spoon cake anyway, but I wanted the cheesecake, so it was fine. And the cheesecake was good, but I decided to try the chocolate spoon cake. So, yeah, for tonight. And then I just got more water. But anyways, I am going to start this new book. This is called The Enemy of My Enemy by Webb Griffin and William E. Butterworth the 5th? No, the 6th? I don't know. Anyways, for the buzzword readathon, June's thing was repeating words. So I found this book has enemy in the title twice for repeating words. It's about Nazis. I don't know. I don't exactly remember, but I'm gonna start it. I got it from a bookstore in Santa Barbara, actually, or in Goleta, right next to Santa Barbara. But I haven't started it yet, and it's July, so I've missed June. But now that I finished LA's Cool Now, did I tell you that I finished that last night? I finished LA's Cool Now last night. I don't know if I mentioned that. But that's what I was reading on my Kindle. Now that I finished that book, That book was from a way long time ago, so I'm all caught up except for through June. So I need to read this, and then I don't even know what my book is for July, but I didn't bring it because I was like probably not gonna get to it during this trip, but that's okay. So anyways, I have 4.5 hours technically. I could get really far. What is that paper inside of this book? Oh, that was my receipt from the place that I bought it from. Anyways, we are going to get reading. It's 112 degrees outside. I'm not exaggerating. It's literally 112 degrees outside right now. Yeah. Didn't know I was going to Palm Springs. Yeah, just passing through, but I can feel it. I'm feeling it. Anyways, started my new book. 24 pages in. It's historical. It's very historical. So far I'm trying to, I gotta really be focused so I can retain the information. But I think I'll enjoy it. I think it'll be good. But I had to take a break because it just got so hot. So I'm gonna put my headphones in and pretend I'm in Alaska. 6:32. No sign of food yet. The man walked by a little less than an hour ago. Haven't seen him since. Hoping he put our orders in and hoping the next time I see him he has my bag. Because I'm tired of having to ask. It's so awkward. And it's hot. Little less than 3 hours to go. I don't want to get off, but I do want my food. We just stopped at our last stop before Santa Barbara, which is San Luis Obispo. Also just saw a really hot guy standing outside about to get on the train. I'm like, I have an open seat. Come sit down with me for the next 2 hours. So yeah, San Luis Obispo. I'm supposed to get there, I don't know, 10 after 9 or something like that. This is also a service stop where they like get rid of trash and everything, so it might take a little bit longer. But yeah, and then the people in front of me asked about their food, and I was like, good, I'm glad. Because he took our orders at the same time. Does that mean anything? Because that happened to me last time I showed him my food. No. But he said that he just put them in, and that it would be after the stop. So, fingers crossed my food comes with theirs. All of our food comes together. Anyways, it's a little warm, a little sweaty, but I just love being on the train. I don't want to get off. I wish I brought a fan with me, like one of those clipper ones, next time. And the food, but that's not the train's fault. That's Amtrak's staff. I don't know. Protocols. Anyways, San Luis Obispo. Shouldn't be here too long. And then Santa Barbara's up next. And hopefully dinner is in between that. It's here.
Because, to be honest, whatever we work, our stuff is not, I mean, whatever we get, ours is not enough.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. This shrimp. This shrimp, so good. This sauce, so good. The shrimp is pearl tempura shrimp with a sweet chili sauce. So good. And then I got the salmon under there. So good. I'm just gonna eat because my camera's gonna fall over. And then I'll show you my dessert when it's time. It's looking a little foggy out here. Not really sure what the deal is about that. Hopefully it clears before we get to the ocean. We were kind of there a second ago, not to where you could really see it, but I'm sure if it wasn't foggy, we would have been able to see it a little bit. So cross your fingers that the fog clears by the time we're right next to the ocean, because I want to see it. So But my dinner was delicious. Literally same thing. I keep pulling my charger out of the wall. Literally same thing as last night. The only thing is I didn't get a roll. Not that that's really a big deal. I don't really need it, but I don't know why I didn't get a roll. And then I got the cheesecake again instead of the chocolate cake, but I'm sure that's because the chocolate cake ran out because the same thing happened last night. But last night I wanted the cheesecake, so it didn't matter. The cheesecake was really good. Just wanted to try something new. But I had a brownie with my lunch, so maybe it was better not to have double chocolate. So I had cheesecake instead. And then I was just watching Caleb Hammer Financial Audit that I started the other day on YouTube while I ate. Caleb, if I know you're single, if you want to not be single anymore, hit me up. Anyways, we have a little over, or close to 2 hours, I think, until we get to Santa Barbara. So I'm just gonna chill. I might try to read a little bit more. I'm probably just gonna be watching for the ocean. And then, yeah, but we're getting close, guys. I've been on the train. Got on the train at 2 yesterday. Wait, hold on. 2 yesterday, so 2 today would have been 24 hours. 2 to 7 is 5 more hours. 24. I've been on the train for 29 hours. And we'll end up being on the train for what? 29, 30, 31, 31 hours? What more could you ask for? And you guys can't really see it, but the ocean's right there. It's just, oh, maybe you can. It's right there. Sorry about the poor lighting, besties. We are about 20 minutes away. I finally got the thing to load again. It said I should be there at 9:26 and it's 9:06. But I had the lights off because before it got very dark, I closed my curtain and turned the lights off so I could see the ocean better. It was so beautiful. I'm glad we got to see it before the sun went down. I'm so hot. I'm so sweaty. I don't want to get off the train in the sense that I don't ever want to get off the train, but in the sense of me being really hot and praying that it feels cooler outside. I'm ready for that part. The rest of it, okay, I will never be ready to leave, but I've had such a great time. And I checked to make sure I have all my stuff, so my bags are ready. I just have my backpack and then that bag with my snacks, my water bottle that will go inside of there when I go, and then obviously my camera I'm filming on right now with my baggie, and I'll put my shoes on, but that's all I have. So probably the next time I update you, I will be getting off the train. I don't know. But I'm not going to end it until after I'm off the train. But my mom should be on her way soon. I could check, actually, to see if she's on her way. Just keeping an eye on her. No, I'm just kidding. I thought that was an announcement. It's that guy's videos. My mom and I don't use Life 360 anymore, but we did when I went to Arizona, and then we did now that she's down here by herself, driving for 2 days, and then when I was on my trip with my friends. Anyways, look, she's on her way and I'm following right behind, so I'm gonna turn the camera off so I can open my door without being too loud because it's so hot. Anyways, love you, besties. I'll let you know when we're getting off. I knew it. Thought that was funny. We're only 35 feet above sea level. The sea's right there. Right there. Letting off 2 people here. Then we're gonna be in Santa Barbara. Besties, my mom can't get the car door open. We're never gonna leave. There goes my train, you guys. I'm off. My guy helped me off. He picked up my suitcase for me. How nice. And now we're trying to get the back of the car open because we got to get to Target before 10, you guys. That's like in 20 minutes. Okay. Can we take this? I'm officially in the car. Say hi. Hi. We are on our way to Target. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I placed a Target order pickup earlier, like 6 hours ago, for myself. Yes, mine. For Alani's and mints that I want. And then my mom texted me. She's like, hey, I was thinking we could stop at Ralph's and get some Hawaiian rolls because I forgot them. And I was like, I'm not getting out of the car. So I was like, well, let me see if Target has them. She's like, they're not gonna have them. Oh, guess what they had? So we got them. Anyway, oh, you're turning left at this light.
I'm getting on the freeway. I know where I'm going.
Anyways, so then I had to place another Target pickup order. But also when I placed these pickup orders, I still was like an hour earlier than I am now. So we had plenty of time to get to Target. But now Target closes in 20 minutes, but we'll be there in 5 minutes. And I've already told them we're on our way. So all is well. We're gonna get our orders. But I'm off the train. Mohammed took my bag off for me. He came and checked on me, told me I have 5 minutes. And I was all ready. He was like, he asked me if I had any heavy items. Anyways, so yeah, I'm off the train now. I'm with my mommy. She was waving at me. I am off the train. It's bittersweet, what can I say? 31 hours, never enough. I was on there for 31 hours. Isn't that crazy?
I would kill.
I would love. I did love. State Street. Do what it says. It wants us to be there fastest. Google knows. Oh my gosh. Not another vlog that I didn't finish. Hey besties. Anyway, so sorry I never ended the train vlog, but I'm gonna end it right here, right now, like I've been doing recently. I promise my other vlogs coming up have endings. But yeah, I had such a good time on the train, all things considered, with my food issues and the heat. It was hot. Next time I'm bringing a neck fan. Next time. But I had such a good time. I miss it. I love the train so much. If you've never traveled by train, or you have, but you haven't gotten, like if you haven't traveled in one of the rooms, I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's such a fun experience. Like just spending the night on the train, but also getting to like sleep in a bed, not just like sleep sitting up. Literally so fun. So beautiful. It's such a great experience. You should definitely try it sometime. Even if you're not in a room, even if you've just never been on a train, get on the train. Thank you guys so much for watching my train vlog. I was so excited to vlog it because last time I took the train I didn't, and I wanted to. Thank you guys so much for watching my train vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, watching it as much as I enjoyed being on it. Hopefully I'll do another one in the future. Can't wait to get back on the train. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love for you to stick around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!